All right, so this is geometric probability, section 10.8, and the last section in chapter 10. So what we're going to talk about is certain problems in probability and how they can be solved by modeling the situation with geometric measures. So first things first, geometric probability. In order to talk about geometric probability, we have to talk about probability. Well, the probability is a number from 0 to 1 that represents the chance an event will occur. So a lot of us might hear this as like, okay, if we were to flip a coin, we have a 50% chance heads and a 50% chance tails. Well, that's just as likely, something is just as likely to occur as something else. So that's what the 0.5 means, and can also be represented as a 50%. So it basically goes from 0% and then 1 would be 100% of the time it's going to occur. And you may have seen it represented like that, but in this class we're going to do it with just a number from 0 to 1. And so a geometric probability is when we calculate the probabilities using a length or area to figure out when something will occur. So an example of this would be to talk about probability and length. So if I were to just choose some random k, so say I chose k there, well, the chance that it's on this segment, CD, because it's chosen at random on this line, AB, so the chances that I'm going to choose it there has to deal directly with how big CD is in respect to the length of AB. So I could have chose K if I really wanted to. I could have chose K over here, or I could choose it over here or there. Each spot on that line is equally likely for me to choose. The area that's covered by CD is just this smaller portion, so right there. So CD is this color right here, and then AB is this entire length. So since it's smaller, we end up with a number that's between 0 and 1. And so that's how we would figure that out. So here's an example of how to do that. So find the probability that a point chosen at random is on RS, that is on RS is on TU. Well, RS is this whole piece right here. So that goes from 1 to 9. Well, that's a total of 8. So whatever I'm doing, I'm dividing it by RS, which is equal to 8. So TU goes from 5 to 7, which is only 2. So the probability that it's going to land on TU is 1 out of 4, which would be equal to 0.25, which is a number between 0 and 1.